The angels are speaking directly to you now. They affirm that the blockages are being removed and new opportunities are emerging in your life. It is time to prepare, because what seemed distant is getting closer. Trust the path that is being revealed. It was made for you. Do you feel this change? It has already begun, and all you need to do is believe and move forward. The angels are guiding you on a path that leaves no doubt. Everything is aligning. Every step you took, even those that seemed uncertain, were leading you precisely to this moment. Now, the barriers that once held you back are falling, and you are being prepared for something much bigger. But attention, it's not just about waiting. It's about being aware, about recognizing the signs around you. They are there, clear, pointing you in the right direction. The angels do not send you empty promises or messages full of comfort just so you can relax. They are calling your attention, waking you up to see that what is happening around you is no coincidence. Have you already noticed how certain situations have unfolded almost inexplicably? Coincidences that simply do not make sense. These are the steps of something greater at work. Now, listen clearly. The responsibility is in your hands. You cannot ignore the call you are receiving. When new doors open, it is not always easy to walk through them. They may require courage, determination, and an unwavering willingness to leave behind what no longer belongs to your future. Are you prepared for this? This moment calls for firm decisions. Perhaps you are at a point in your life where fear insists on paralyzing you. Maybe you are surrounded by doubts, wondering if you really deserve all that is coming your way. And the angels say very clearly, you deserve it. And more than that, you are ready. What comes next depends on your ability to believe in yourself. The angels want you to understand that there are no perfect guarantees. The opportunities that are emerging do not come with manuals or promises of immediate success. But the fact is, they are real and were created for you. The time to hesitate is over. What you do with these chances now defines the difference between staying where you are or moving forward to the destiny that was planned for you. Allow yourself to think for a moment. What is holding you back? Are they your own insecurities? Is it the fear of making mistakes, of not being up to the task? These voices echoing in your mind have no power unless you feed them. The angels are here to remind you that you have overcome challenges before. How many times have you thought you couldn't do it, and yet you did? This message is not about reassuring you or making you feel good temporarily. It is an invitation to action. It is about getting up and acting. There is no more time to wait for ideal conditions. There is no more room for excuses. The signs are clear, the opportunities are emerging, and now everything depends on what you are willing to do. Look around and notice. Maybe there are already small changes happening, people entering your life, ideas that came up almost out of nowhere, unexpected invitations, or even an internal drive that you can't explain. Do not ignore this. These are living proofs that the path is being built for you. The only thing missing is for you to take the first step. The angels emphasize, it is not about perfection. Do not wait until you feel 100% ready. Great transformations begin with movement, even when there is still doubt, even when fear insists on appearing. The important thing is not to let yourself be paralyzed. Opportunities are alive and pulsating, but they do not wait for those who decide to stay still. Now be honest with yourself. What do you want? What do you really desire for your life? Are you willing to abandon what holds you back and embrace what is to come? This is your chance to be honest with your dreams, with your aspirations, with the future you want to build. The angels also want you to understand that this process of change will not be easy, and that is why they are by your side. There will be challenges, yes. There will be moments when you will question whether you made the right decisions. But these moments are not the end of the line. They are just parts of the path that strengthen you, that prepare you for something even greater. Believe, what is reserved for you is worth every effort, every doubt, and every bold step you have the courage to take. The time has come. Do not hide anymore. Do not allow yourself to continue living below the potential you know you carry. Life is offering you a unique opportunity, but it will not wait forever. This is the moment to stand up, to believe, and to act. You are not alone. You never were. You are feeling the weight of this message because it is for you. It is not by chance that it has reached you. The angels are insisting. They are showing you that something needs to change, and that change begins now. That discomfort you feel, that restlessness, are not weaknesses. They are signs that you are ready to break free from what limits you. Angels never promise a path without obstacles, but they assure that the tools necessary to overcome them are already within you. Yes, it's natural for fear to appear, but fear cannot be your response. Fear only has power if you feed it, if you listen to those internal voices that say you're not enough. But the truth is that you are more than enough. You need to start now, not tomorrow, not when conditions seem better, not when you have more time. The moment is now, and if you hesitate, you are telling the universe that you are not ready to receive what it has prepared for you. Don't do that. Don't let fear or excuses keep you away from something so important. What you need to do is not complicated. The first thing is to look inside and understand what you really want. Ask yourself, what are the dreams you have been avoiding? What did you leave behind because you thought it wasn't the right time? Because if you are honest with yourself, you know that the moment will never be perfect. There will always be challenges. There will always be uncertainties. The difference lies in your willingness to face them. Do you feel this energy around you? Do you feel how things are starting to move, even if slowly? This is not a coincidence. It's a direct response to your journey, to the steps you have taken so far. Nothing was in vain, neither the mistakes nor the stumbles. Everything is converging into something greater, and what's missing now is for you to accept it. If you are waiting for a clearer sign, for a more direct confirmation, know that this message is all you need. Don't fool yourself into thinking that something miraculous will appear out of nowhere. Transformation happens when you decide to do something different, when you accept the call and choose to act. There is no magic formula. There is your courage and your commitment. The angels are asking you for something very simple. Trust. Trust yourself, trust the process, and above all, trust that you are not alone. They are with you, guiding you, even when you feel like you have no strength. You have come so far. You have overcome so many things that you thought would be your end. Why would it be different now? This is the truth. You are already capable. You don't need more time, more guarantees, more security. Everything you need is within you. And what the angels are showing you is that the path is open. The choice is yours. You can continue where you are, waiting for something that will never come, or you can take the step that you know you need to take. Now stop and visualize. Think about the life you want to live. See clearly the opportunities that are ahead of you. Imagine yourself crossing the doors that are opening, feeling the excitement of something new, something you have always wanted. This is real, but it will only be yours if you act. This is the moment when you need to be honest with yourself. It's not about pleasing anyone, meeting external expectations, or following a path that isn't yours. It's about listening to what your soul is asking for, following the direction that you know is right, even if it seems challenging. Because deep down, you already know what you need to do. What is missing is just the courage to start. The angels insist, trust your intuition. That inner voice you have been ignoring is trying to guide you. Stop seeking approval from others because they don't have the answers. The answers are within you, and the more you ignore them, the further you get from the life you desire. The time has come to act. There is no easy path, but there is a right path, and it is right in front of you. Opportunities are here waiting for you to have the courage to seize them. None of this will be handed to you on a platter, but that is what makes it all the more valuable. Every step you take now will be a victory. Every small decision, every brave choice will bring you closer to what you deserve. Have you noticed how everything seems to be falling into place, even if subtly? Small events, unexpected encounters, new ideas. This is not a coincidence. This is the universe working in your favor, but it can only go so far. The rest is up to you. If you are willing to open your eyes and see, you will realize that you have never been as prepared as you are now. It doesn't matter what the past tried to teach you. It doesn't matter the falls or the mistakes. They do not define who you are. What defines you are the choices you make today, the decisions you make now. The time has come. It's now or never. You have the tools, you have the support of angels, and you have the calling. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to let it pass, or are you going to seize this opportunity with everything you've got? You need to make a decision, not tomorrow, not in a few hours, now. Every second that passes, the opportunities around you either gain strength or fade away. It depends on what you choose to do in this moment. Do not allow doubt to rob you of what is yours. Do not allow hesitation to paralyze you. The angels continue to send signs, and they do not stop, because deep down you are already feeling this change. What once seemed like a whisper is now almost a scream. It is as if the universe is holding your hand, pulling you towards the best there is, but at the same time waiting for you to do your part. And your part begins with the courage to believe. Change won't wait for you, it's happening, and you can choose to be part of it or stay where you are. But ask yourself, are you satisfied? Are you willing to keep living in the same cycle, with the same results? Or are you ready to break this pattern and achieve something new? You didn't get here by accident. Think of everything you've faced, all the times you've overcome what seemed insurmountable. There was something in you that kept you steady, that pushed you forward even when fatigue, fear, and pain tried to knock you down. That something is still there, and the angels want you to awaken it once more. Stop looking back. Stop holding on to what was. There is nothing for you in the past except the lessons that brought you here. You need to accept that what lies ahead is much greater, but only if you have the courage to let go of what no longer serves. This message is not to comfort you, it is to shake you up. There is no room for half-truths here. The angels know you need to hear this clearly. The excuses you give yourself are keeping you away from the life you want. You say you're waiting for the right moment, but the right moment will never come if you remain trapped by these justifications. If you think you're not ready, know that this is an illusion. No one feels completely ready when great opportunities arise. Fear will always be present, but it is not a real barrier. It is a test. It is asking, do you trust yourself enough to move forward, even feeling this? Don't wait for perfect conditions. They do not exist. You already have everything you need to start. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, there will be moments of doubt. But each time you face these moments, you will come out stronger, more confident, closer to what you truly deserve. You don't need to know all the steps right now. The next step is enough. Just one move, one decision, one choice. Do that, and the path will begin to reveal itself before you. But if you stay still, nothing will change. The angels are telling you that opportunities won't knock on your door forever. The doors are open now, but it's up to you to walk through them. There are no guarantees that these same chances will come again. Don't waste this moment. It is unique. It is for you. And if you're still wondering, why me? The answer is simple. Because you are ready. Because you've worked for this. Because you've overcome so much. Because you deserve what is coming. Now the question the angels ask is, do you believe it? Do you believe in yourself? This is your trial by fire. There is no one who can do this for you. There is no one who can believe for you, act for you, win for you. This is your path, your journey, your moment. And yes, it requires strength. It requires will. But above all, it requires a decision. Have you noticed how the universe begins to align things when you truly decide? That is the key. Deciding. Not just thinking, not just wanting, but deciding with all your might that you will do whatever it takes to get where you want to go. The angels are ready to support you, but they can only act if you take the first step. That step doesn't have to be big. It just needs to be true. Maybe it's starting something you've postponed, getting in touch with someone who can help you, or simply declaring to yourself that you are committed to this change. But it is necessary. There is no transformation without action. Do you feel this call? Do you feel how it pushes you, even if it's uncomfortable? This is life telling you it's time to move. It's time to open up to what's coming. And what's coming is much bigger than you can imagine, but only if you believe in it enough to act. Hesitation is not your friend. It is what keeps you stuck in the same place. You need to choose now to break free from it. To break. You need to decide that you will allow yourself to live the life you've always known could be yours. It's not about waiting for ideal circumstances, but about creating those circumstances through your actions. The angels are saying this clearly. They are with you. They haven't abandoned you, even in the toughest moments. They've been working behind the scenes, preparing the way. But what remains now is for you to step onto that path with everything you've got. What you do from this moment defines everything. It doesn't matter what happened before. It doesn't matter how many times you fell, nor how many times you doubted yourself. What matters is what you choose to do now. The opportunity is here, it is yours, it was made for you, but it will only be real if you decide to go after it with all the strength you have. So what are you going to do? Will you allow fear to win once more, or will you prove to yourself that you are bigger than any obstacle? The angels call you to act now. Subscribe, leave your like and comment. I believe in my path.